statements, credit card numbers, all sorts of stuff. There's a lot of privacy concerns, and they're already starting to build the service into the new versions of the beta versions or test versions, I think, development versions of is it Chrome or Chromium that they're doing that in?
I don't know, but also, I'm getting you off topic here. Just another thing I'd heard of in the past couple of days here related to Google and privacy. Did you hear what they did with, you know how they have all the street cars that drive around taking pictures for Street View, right?
Yeah.
So it was made known that they're also actually collecting access points, which is totally cool, so you can see where people have access points, so it maps it to the location there, which minor privacy, but I mean, that's still fine. But what they actually came out and also admitted to now is that they didn't only just collect the SSIDs or whatever you need your access point, but they also collected a few seconds of actual wireless traffic. So if you were doing anything unsecured as the Google streetcar drove by your house, they would have actually captured a few seconds of that.
Why?
So, supposedly it was reported to be a mistake in the code, but I mean, purpose.
Do you buy that? I mean, come on, really?
Yeah, it came up as a result of an audit that they did. It was something in Europe. I don't remember if it was the UK or some other European country, but they required Google to do an audit of all the data that they were capturing, and that's where this came up. So they announced it to both the world and the government over there at the same time.
Oh, come on. That Google, for shame. For shame. That makes absolutely no sense to me why the command program, it had to have been done on purpose. Both you and I know as programmers, the API calls to say I want the SSID to is way different from saying, hey, give me a dump of traffic for about 30 seconds. Completely different.
My thing is, if it wasn't on purpose, how come they didn't notice that they were filling up hard drives at like 1,000 times faster than just the text for the SSID?
That's exactly it, and that makes no sense. It makes no sense. It is. Wow.
Yep. So there.
What happened to Do No Evil? Google's on.
Oh yeah, Google World Domination. It's coming.
Yeah. GoogleWorldDomination.com. Check it out if you haven't already. It's an interesting little story.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, well, Jason, I'd like to say thanks for stopping by because I know you have to run. You don't want to be late for catching the latest episode of Lost. Second, yes, third to last episode. So have fun with that. Thank you for being on. Greatly appreciated.
My pleasure.
I'm going to stick around in case anybody has any questions. But I'm going to stop the recordings when you're done. With that being said,
one last before you go off totally, just as a follow-up, on one of your previous shows, you had the Space Vidcast people on the show.
Yes, I did.
I actually got to meet them when I was down there at the show.
Awesome. I told them you'd probably be down there and harass them a bit. So
that was cool. They were great guests on the show, and I enjoyed chatting with them that day. So it was cool to see them in person.
Well, what I wanted you to do, but Carrie Ann told me not to tell you to do it because it might have been rude. I wanted you to photobomb if they were live streaming.
Well, I actually, as I was going over, I first went over once, and I was like, wait a minute, you look really familiar. And so I asked if they were who they were, and they're like, yeah, hey, how's it going?
And actually, you guys can catch that whole show either on Ustream. Check my Ustream channel if you go back to the previous episodes, or check it out on YouTube. If you go to YouTube/Outcast341, which is my YouTube channel, you can watch the whole thing there. Just be careful while watching it. Part 10 got FFmpeg messed up, and some time indexing got out of sync, so it cut off 10 early. So make sure if you watch it, watch 10.5. Just do the playlist. The playlist will play it in the proper order for you. Nice. So, but
anyways, I wanted to just tell you that so the second time when I went over to them, they actually were streaming at that time. So I didn't interrupt them. But if you told me that, I should have just.
You should have photobombed them, man. Or would it be would it be webcasting bomb or Ustream bomb?
Podcast crash.
Yeah, podcast crash.
Podcast.
There you go. Yeah. But anyways, thank you for being on, and I appreciate everybody that's come to watch the show. We've lost a few people, but not too many. I got to promote the show a little bit more, but tell your friends, have them come back. And again, this has been Ask Outcast, and I'll be sticking around so you can actually ask me technology or entertainment questions. So we'll catch you later. You have a wonderful day, and enjoy your show, Jason.
Thanks.
Oh, just a quick plug before I forget. Jason's show, Social Blade, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And it's a great show. It's all about social media, what's hot, what's not. And just...
socialblade.com/show.
Awesome.
Check us out.
Yep. And don't forget...
And can I just do a personal plug also?
Yeah, sure.
Go check out my YouTube also, because I'm doing daily videos along with you.
Yes.
At youtube.com/urgo, that's URGO 6667.
Yep. And just to clarify, we've taken the YouTube Orbit Challenge, which I've got to start over now. But yeah, it's basically we put up a video every day, and you guys can watch it and tell us what you think. Every day for a year, that is. Yes. But Urgo, you got to run. You got 3 minutes. Get out of here. Goodbye. See you later.